Hi guys, welcome back to another very exciting Dead Rails video. So for the past week, you might have noticed that I've uploaded a lot of different glitches about this game, but in this video, we're doing something absolutely crazy. From hugging dynamite zombies to flying with the horse and then running with an absolute super speed. So we're going to be doing all these glitches in just one run. So strap in, get yourself some popcorn and enjoy. Alright, so the first glitch that we're going to do is super speed glitch. For this glitch, if you want to do this, you're going to need vampire class and then make sure that you're not the one who created the elevator. So as you can see, I'm the last person to enter the elevator. It doesn't matter as long as you're not the host or creator of the elevator. And then wait until a game loads. Now, as soon as you see the loading screen, you have to quit Roblox. So I'm going to press Alt F4 and just like that. And now we have to rejoin, but we have to make sure that we're rejoining through a private server. Because if you go through a public server, you won't have the rejoin button. But as you can see, I joined in a private server and there's a rejoin button, which means I can rejoin the game. So I'm going to click on it and now I should be in the game in a dead state. So as soon as I spawn into the game, as you can see, I'm dead. And I'm going to ask my friend to pick me up and then take me to the doctor building and revive me. And that should give us super speed. So vampire speed is really fast, but you take damage in sun. With this glitch, we no longer take damage from sun. So as you can see, I'm revived. We're going to wait for the shield to go away. And there's the sun, no sun damage, but we have super speed. And then the next step is flying horse. Now I've made a bunch of videos about this, so I'm not going to be making a detailed video about it, but here's how it works. As you can see, when you shoot the horse, you can fly at a really fast speed and you can complete the entire game in about 10 minutes. But this is really good. You can fly, land, and you can do some crazy stuff with it. So the way it works is that you have to get onto horse and while holding left mouse button to get this white outline, then press escape, release your click, equip your gun, and then shoot the horse on head and keep holding the left click, and then you can press that escape trick again, and then your horse will keep flying without doing anything at all. Now, I have a very detailed video about it on my channel, so if you want to learn how to do it, I would recommend watching that. And as you can see, you can do some crazy stuff like learning the entire town behind you, as you can see, and then you can take them out of the town. But we don't even need that because we have super speed, so why not just land in the town and mess around with zombies? So you can just land, keep roaming around, and you can see they won't be able to catch up with me because I'm moving so fast. Even the fastest zombies won't be able to keep up with me. This is absolutely crazy. Like you can see, it's so fun playing it like this. And finally, we're going to be doing the infinite health glitch. Yep, that's right. So for this glitch, you're going to need about 7 armors. So we're going to buy these 7 chest plates. So as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, and let me buy a few more. So here goes 4th, 5th, and then let me buy 6th, and just 1 more. So here comes 7th. So you just need, I think 6 or 7, I forgot, but we're going to see how it works. So let me just put all of these in backpack and then we're going to buy some bandages because we need those for this glitch. So we're going to buy about 5 to 7 bandages. And then I'm going to put all these here. So the first one is going to go on the ground and I'm going to equip it by pressing E. And you can see I have a single piece of chest armor and I'm going to drop everything else on the ground. So as you can see, there we go. Let me show you. So we have 1 piece that I'm wearing and then we have 6 more on the ground. And now so there's 1 that I'm wearing and then 6 on the ground. And now I'm going to reset my player. So I'm going to press escape key and then I'm going to reset. And this is going to make me die. And there's going to be this box that spawns with my items. And I had a lot of horse in my sack. So there's my friend. He's going to revive me. So once you're revived, make sure that you're not picking up the box first. You have to pick up the armor and then your box. And then you have to repeat this until you pick up all the armor parts. So as you can see, I reset again. He's going to revive me. I'm going to pick another piece of armor and then I'm going to pick up my box. So as you can see, I'm revived. So let me just quickly pick up this piece of armor and then I'm going to pick up my box. And then I'm going to just repeat this until I pick up all the armor pieces. All right, so I've picked pretty much everything. So I'm going to pick up this one and then we're going to just leave this last one. So I wore 1 and then I picked up 5 more from ground and that should be plenty for infinite health glitch. And now let me just quickly spawn a horse and then we're going to go to a town to test our infinite health. All right, as you can see, there's a town down there. So I'm going to go ahead and attract all the zombies and I'm going to show you that they can't deal any damage to me. So as you can see, I'm just kind of hugging them and there's no damage at all. You can see my health is at max, even though there are like dozen of zombies hugging me at the moment. And I also have my super speed from the start of the game that I did with the vampire class, and we have the flying glitch. So you can see that it's absolutely like crazy mind-boggling. You can do all sort of weird stuff now. And there's my friend up there because the moment he steps down, he's cooked. Let me just quickly pick up this. Whoops. Okay, so that dude just like obliterated everything. Okay, one more thing that I noticed is that now after the piercing effect, you can now shoot multiple zombies with your rifle if they're coming towards you in a line. And there's a dynamite zombie, kaboom, and he cooked everything around it, just like that. So you can see that's pretty fun. And an honorable mention for this glitch, you can glitch into banks really quickly, and this is still not patched, so you have to place your horse like this, and then you should be able to glitch into banks. And this makes it super easy to clear out banks, and you can also use it as a hiding spot. If it gets night and you don't have a good class, you can kind of hide inside the bank, just like that. And you can see that we emptied in those banks in less than 30 seconds. And there's my friend trying to hide from these. So let me just quickly go back into this bank right now. As you can see, so you can even like time it. It took me less than 3 seconds to get in, and let me just quickly take all this loot, and then I'm gonna pick it up. It takes more time to pick up loot than to get glitch in and out. And then I just pick up my horse and put it onto this area, jump, and just like that, we're out of the bank. And now with all 3 of those glitches combined, we're into the castle, and here comes first werewolf, and you can see nothing really happens. And here's what it looks like after you spend a few minutes inside the castle. And there's my friend, and you can see that the werewolves pretty much cooked him within seconds, but they can't even touch me. Just look at the number of werewolves chasing me. And so now I have super speed, infinite health, and I can easily outrun them, or I can just stand still and they won't be able to do anything about it. Now you gotta let me know in the comments, have you seen anything this crazy in Dead Drills before? And now it's time to burn these werewolves. So I'm gonna take out my holy water, I'm gonna put it down here, and then I'm just gonna stand up on them so that they don't move around, and then we're gonna cook them. And as you can see, with just one holy water, let me see if I have another one, and this should be plenty to cook all of these werewolves. So in just like a few seconds, we obliterated the entire castle army. So there's plenty of werewolves dead right in front of me. And now let's finish off our game. So as you can see, I've already activated the bridge using the horse trick, and I went past the bridge, but then I remembered that I have infinite health. So I came back, and it's time to cook these outlaws. I've been shooting at them from across the bridge to test the new rifle. So now the rifle doesn't like kill them in one shot. So I was sort of testing and messing around with that stuff. And you can see we have about a minute left to complete the game. And now the zombies and outlaws were fighting. As you can see, they killed that outlaw there next to the door. And now we're gonna just kill these zombies. And as you can see, like, it's absurd. You have like infinite health in a multiplayer game. Like, it's just like you're exploiting at this point, because glitches are something a totally different thing. And now if someone who doesn't know that these are glitches, they might think that I'm exploiting or using some sort of software to do this, all of this stuff. But no, these are just glitches that you can do yourself if you watch those videos that I uploaded in the past week. And as you can see, there's an entire army of outlaws shooting at me right now, and an entire army of zombies chasing me. So let me just use Molotovs to burn them real quick. And just like that, they're now cooking right under my feet. And we pretty much obliterated entire ending post zombies and outlaws with just 2 Molotovs because of the infinite glitch. So now we're just 30 seconds until we end the game, and there are a few more outlaws left. So I want to just completely clear out the final outpost, and there's one more left at that turret over there. I killed the other 2 guys on the turrets, and that's pretty much a wrap up. So we used all the crazy glitches in just one video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, bye.